see. See. A couple of minutes to let other people jump on, and then we'll make a start. I think even today Russell will be co-hosting with his splendid Lunatics Token hoodie on, but we'll see. So just give us a couple of minutes, and then we'll get on with it. Fucking hell, spouse. Thanks. So it's been another busy week. I don't think my AirPods are connected. I've got my AirPods on, and I think the sound is coming from my telephone, but I'll find out because I've connected to my MacBook, which is probably why I can't hear anything. But there it is. It's a minor technical issue. These things happen, but it's been a busy week. Staking, second round, doing well. I think we're at something like 6 billion tokens staked in round 2 so far. As you know, the second round, NFTs, second round coming very soon. And in the next week, beginning of next month, there's going to be something big coming, which the team have been working on vehemently for the past few weeks, and this is something which is going to, sort of really push Lunatics to the limit. But it's something which is under wraps at the moment, something that we are really working on hard, and hopefully it's something which will please everybody. Chris, can you hear me? Ace, sorry.
Yeah, I can hear you. It's okay.
Good. Okay, my AirPods aren't working. I'll try and reconnect them. It's coming through the bloody thing through. Chris, anything you want to add at this point? I mean, I think today is more of a sort of an AMA. It's more of a, ask what you like, and because as I said, there are things which we're working. There's things which we are putting the final touches to, but this is more of a sort of ask anything you want, and we'll try and answer it as best we can.
I hope everybody doesn't run to the mic at one time.
Okay, I got it again. It's working again. Hallelujah. I don't know why I'm having such connection problems recently. It was the same last week. That was last weekend, and it's again now.
Yeah.
But now my AirPods are connected. My phone is working. I should turn my bloody MacBook off so I don't get confused.
Yeah.
But But as I say, I mean,
Steve,
sorry, Chris, go on.
Steve Minted, you have a question?
Yeah, hi, you guys. To be fair, I've got 4 points, if possible. First of all, just thank you for everything everybody's doing. But one of the 4 is just regards to staking on version 2. Do I read the website correctly? Is there a 3% withdrawal fee on your stake tokens if you stay the course to withdraw them?
I have to go back and check since it's been a minute since I've actually checked the staking. But it should be a withdrawal fee if you withdraw early. I'll check to confirm that though.
Okay, it seems to maybe read as though there's a 3% withdrawal fee at the end for your stake tokens. That was all.
Okay, yeah, let me check on that to make sure. I know the last time I looked at it, it was supposed to be an early withdrawal fee.
Yeah.
So I'll check on that and confirm that for you.
Okay. If I've still got the mic, then is there anywhere which would actually explain the NFT categories? How many each, rarity, or all the traits? Anywhere listing, the amount in each category?
Yeah, we actually have that information available. We have Crypto Queen who's working on our FAQ, and she'll get all of that information squared away for us here shortly. She just has a lot of things going on at the moment, especially with our, with the wrap token coming up soon and getting the FAQ done for that. So we'll get that up in. We'll get that part of our FAQ and get that out shortly as well.
Okay, understandable. I'm busy. That's no worries. But if you could, and then on the NFT page of the website, should the images be displayed? I've basically just got 4 numbers, my token numbers, my NFT numbers.
No, check your wallet for those displays.
Okay, they're in my wallet, which is on my mobile, but not so they don't display on the website, basically.
Correct. They should show in your wallet only. Oh, okay. Unless if you go to tofunft.com and you should be able to see them there if you list it.
Okay. And last but not least, then in my Trust wallet, one of the NFTs has lost its properties. There's nothing there, and it was a platinum, so I'm just a little concerned.
Okay, on that one, I'm gonna have to reach out to the NFT dev on how to refresh the metadata because I'm trying to learn how to refresh metadata myself.
Okay.
So that's something I'll have to get back with you on too. Drop me a DM on Telegram or here and Twitter, and I'll get back with you on that. But for your first question, it's 25% withdrawal early fee, and then it's 3% on the withdrawal at the end of the staking.
Yeah, so there is a 3% withdrawal fee. All right, that's fine. And just last but not least, I have sent an email into the website. I only have Twitter as a platform. When you say Telegram and all of that, I'm a little bit IT incompetent.
That makes 2 of us.
It's either email or Twitter, I'm afraid, for me. So.
Steve, I'm the same.
But no, thank you anyway. Like I say, I have dropped an email. If no rush, but if anybody could get back to it, that would be great. Sound.
Yeah, just DM me here on Twitter, and I'll make sure to get the answers for you.
Okay, and that's Ace speaking to it. Yeah, that's my IT skills. Sound. Lovely. No worries, and thank you, gents. Sound. I'll DM you, Ace. Smashing.
All right. Thank you, sir.
No worries. Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks, Steve. Just to say, the 3% withdrawal fee that goes back into the staking pool to sustain the entire project. So this is, this is helping the project as we go along.
Sound. Yeah, lovely. No worries. I just wanted to clear it up. That was all.
Sure, absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Craig Ed.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, how you doing?
Yeah, it's crap in UK again. It hasn't changed, right, Dunks?
No. Well, I mean, it's getting better, isn't it? Liz Truss is going.
Wow, that was always a good thing. Let's knock on from what Steve just said, actually. NFT staking. This is a big one on the tip of the tongues of everybody. Where are we going with this?
All right, so with the NFT staking, depending on the band you have, where bronze, silver, gold, platinum, or diamond, we're gonna do different staking percentages for those. The original plan was to keep everything the same, but we wanted to give it a little bit of a twist. So we're gonna go that route. With that, we don't really have the APYs yet as far as the entire platform, but we're working on knocking those numbers out and seeing what's sustainable for that as well. So I can't really give you a time on when the NFT staking is going to start, but we're going to try to get it out here as soon as possible, so that way your NFTs have some type of utility attached to them. But we're going to get it out as soon as possible. Our main focus, because I mean we're a team of 11 and we all have different specialties, different things that we're all working on within the project. Like I said, my main part in it is trying to get the wrapped lunatics onto the chain. So as far as the staking goes, I mean that would be more up Sega's alley. Wish he was here to give you that answer. But once he returns, because I think he has a little family thing going on right now. Once he gets that and he gets back, he can give more detail on it.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I totally get that. You're busy. There's 11 people, trying to satisfy the world. I get it. And the moon, apparently.
Yeah, that's for sure.
On the NFT thing, because that's still the hot topic, and it should remain so prior to the wrapped Luna going on to the Terra chain, which is fantastic, by the way. When are the chaps and chapettes, I don't know if that's the way to say it, the ladies and gents, going to get their rewards for their different rarities they've received?
That's a good question. I have to actually ask Russell for that one. He would know more about that than me at the moment.
Russell's actually here, but Russell's very shy, so I don't think he'll probably want to say anything at this point.
Hello, guys.
No. Hey, Julian, how are you?
No problem.
Struggling with Twitter. Yeah. I succeeded to make it work, finally.
That's good. That's great.
Yeah. So what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, this is, lots going on, as you know.
I know about if they have some questions about the wrapped Luna.
Yeah, guys, do you have any questions about the wrapped Luna? Because we have Julian here, who is the wrapped Luna T guy.
SNE. Yeah, okay. About the wrapped Luna, which is my third part to this with the NFTs, was the validator, or the second validator we're going to put up, or we're going to look to use both validators to validate wrapped Luna on the Terra chain. So do I have to move unstake or redelegate across?
Well, regarding the validators is not validate the wrapped Luna. It's validating the transactions on the chain, and the staking will be with LUNC. So we will try to put on in both validators the wrapped Lunat, but it will take a little bit of time because, as you know, some of the modules in the Terra Classic chain are not working properly yet. So if it was on V2, they all worked fine, but in the V1, so in the Classic chain, it's not working as supposed to be working. Some of the modules are out of date, others are not working as it's meant to work. So in principle, we will have in each validator, of course, if the core team decides so, we will have if you stake LUNC with our validator, we will get also wrapped Lunat as a reward. This is what we're trying to do. Regarding the wrapped Lunat, you can swap into the Terra Classic chain from LUNC to wrapped Lunat, or from wrapped Lunat to LUNC. You will have the option to do that. But also, if you have a bag in Binance Smart Chain, you can bridge it to wrapped to the Terra Classic chain, the same as you do with Wormhole LUNC now. So it will be the same principle.
Yeah,
Also
I'm absolutely happy with that. I think most of the community kind of understand that a little bit from if they've been on the Telegram. But what I have noticed is there's the two different validators. Of course, they do validate transactions, but are we going to be required, if we want to pick up wrapped Luna as an extra, to redelegate to the other validator? Or, because at the end of the day, we don't want to impede the performance and the voting power of the first validator that's been set up. So we don't want the entire community shifting their weight from the left to the right just to get rewarded in all three, as opposed to just two.
So all validators will be, all our validators will have the same things on it. So everybody will, if you already staked with the first one, you will remain with the first one. You don't need to switch to redelegate to each other to chase the rewards, because everything will be on each. If they are two, it will be on two on both of them. If there are three, it will be on three of them. If there will be five, it will be on five of them, and so on. So don't need to chase the rewards because it will be there.
That's good to know. Thank you, Lunian.
Okay, you're welcome. Yeah. So regarding the percentage, a percentage from the transactions that will be on the TerraSwap, Astroport, and other DXs on the Classic chain, a percentage from for the tax collected will be automatically burned LUNC with a memo. So everybody will know that should know that it's trackable. You will see the memo everywhere. Everything is automatically. So won't go to a wallet, and in that wallet you need to burn it manually. Won't happen like this one, because we are on Terra Classic chain and we can do automatically. Also, the rewards, as I said in the Telegram group, it will be percentage from the total amount, total supply that exists on the chain, how much bag you will have. So it will be a percentage. It's almost the same as the BSC chain, but the difference is not discussed yet about if you need to have a certain amount, like currently 500K, but it's not discussed yet. Everything will be parameters will be changeable, and also nothing will be hard coded into the smart contract. Most of the contracts now in the Terra Classic chain are, some of them, even the token factory that exists now, it's with hard coding. So we will not have hard coding in the code. So hard coding will prevent versions of the smart contract. So if you want to change something like tax or something like that, you won't need to deploy another version of to fork it to V1, V2, V3, or V4. This is we tried to do, so we succeeded to do that. It remains only the test. Currently, we will have the full test next week, and if everything goes fine, I guess next week, at the end of the next week, will be on chain, if the test goes well.
That's good to know, especially for the community, and especially for Lunatics as well. It's also worth talking about, Lulian, the commission that's being advertised at 50% daily change. Now, that's quite scary for a lot of people to come and validate with us. In order to do that, we need to look at perhaps changing that possibly, you know?
On that one, we got we basically took over another validator. So on that, Only thing we could actually reassure you is that, well, we could reassure you this is that we can't make it, we can't change it. Period.
Yes.
Even the
Yes.
previous owner, even the previous owner of the validator can't change it. So we are trying to work a plan to either stick with what we have, on that, and just reassure everybody that we can't change any of those commission parameters, or we would just say forget it. This is this is a detriment in a sense, to our validator, because we can't make any of those changes, and just say, all right, we're going to open a third validator and then shut that one down, or make it dormant, so that way we just give everybody that security, that assurance that we're not gonna jack up commissions to like 50%.
Do you know
like it's
what? It's
saying.
not even about that. I think the entire community, those that turn up today to listen to the CMA, and they've all got in the back of their minds, it's not about whether you're going to jack it up one day to 50 to 100, because all they can do is go, oh, it's gone up 100%. We lost all of our coins. They're going to pull it out anyway. That's only based on their thingies. It's more the external people who don't really understand the Lunatics ecosystem just yet.
Right.
And when people want to validate or stake, and they're flicking through commissions and stuff, and they see that actually we're the top validator at the moment. We have, when I say we, I mean the community validator South is at 25%, and that is the top. But when they see the commission, I don't want people to be scared away and not want to stake with us,
Correct. Well, and that's what we were thinking about as well.
Just a second. All nodes are the same, 100%. So why everybody is not scared about that one? This is one. The second one is the Cosmos SDK decide. It's a rumor or a discussion. They probably will make possible migration from node to another node. So if you want to shut down a node and you want to migrate, it will be possible. Not sure about this, but it's a discussion that will be possible to migrate. So you can shut down a validator, by example, a node, and migrate it to a new one. So when you do that, you have the possibility to decrease that amount. But once you set it up, as 17 said, you cannot change it anymore, because this is not a new validator. It's a validator that we take. So from somebody else. So it already was set that amount, so you cannot change it.
Correct. So what you see when we get our second validator running on the 26th, 27th, is what you're going to see across the board for the other one, as well. So whatever plan we decide to do with that, if we go, to a migrated one, so that way, we can just keep everything uniform. Or if we stick with the one we have currently, either way it goes, we're going to try to make everything uniform across the board, so that way we don't scare anybody from the outside away, like you were saying earlier.
Yeah, of course, totally agree. And I think the rest of the community agrees as well. And the lunar world 3 years ago was a complete shit show. Pardon me for swearing, but it really was. And, it's took the world and the crypto world by surprise. And we don't want people being scared of crypto or investing, because that's what it's all about. So, yeah, keep up the good work, guys. And I'm sure the rest of the community is going to agree with that. Thank you.
Thanks, Craig.
Thank you.
The core team always is transparent, and as you all you saw, they said something, it was accomplished. So there are no reason to be scared of. So because the core team, as you saw it already, they are transparent. So I'm not part of the core team, as you know already, but I'm a developer, a TerraChain developer. So I know that the team is trust. It's of trust, because this is my first project that I accepted to code for. So outside of my normal job. So that's why everybody, you need to know that the team is trustful. So don't be afraid of nothing, actually.
No, of course.
You go in the Telegram, you ask something, you get the answers right away, every time, with proofs. nothing to worry. Every day when somebody asks something, was answered with proofs, actually, not vain words put it in vain, something like that.
Yeah, well, this isn't a question about Lunatics transparency as such, Lunian. It's more a question of the greater world and what Do Kwon did, well, apparently did, and people killing themselves, losing their houses.
You say it well, brother. Apparently did. We don't know if he.
We don't know. That's why.
Actually.
But this isn't about him. It's just I just want
exactly
because we're going to such a huge chain which has got a lot of history. We need to do it right.
Yeah, of course.
That's all.
Okay.
I fully believe in this core team. Trust me, we're good.
That's kind. Thank you. And we believe in our community. I mean, without you guys, we would be nothing. So we need you. Guys, any other questions? I'm sure there are, but everyone's very quiet today.
Hold on, there's a question in the thing. It says, I have a question, but I need to get to work. I'll listen in a bit and see if answered. Most of us have heard you through Luna Classic. We appreciate everything you do for our community, but we are also lunatics. What types of plans / utilities or tokenomics do we have planned for the future? As far as plans, utilities, tokenomics, again, I mean, we've gone over that like plenty. We have our merch that's going on. We have our NFTs that are out. Currently, we're about to get round 2 here started shortly. Again, that's more of a Sega thing than my thing. So he would actually have more detail on that. What else we got? We have the NFTs for the Luna Classic chain. They are almost done. We just need to get those rolling and get those on chain with that. The NFTs will have staking. We'll also have some community initiative around the NFTs as well. NFTs are available to be sold on the secondary market like Tofu NFT. So if you want to make some money there, if you want to trade your NFT, you can do that. We planning on doing a P2E game down the line. It should be. I think we're probably looking at about a P2E like burn mechanism as well with that. We just have loads and loads and loads of ideas, and then not just our ideas. A lot of these ideas sometimes do come from the community, and we sit down and evaluate those. Say like we even started a treasury wallet, so that way we can start, pouring more into Lunatics, as well. So with the few buybacks that we have done. I believe I think we have the treasury wallet posted in the Telegram somewhere. I think it's in the pinned messages, but you can go back and look at that and see what's in the treasury wallet. Where we'll be doing different things with that, giveaways, possible, Lunatics burns, different things like that. So just keep your eyes out and keep your ears open for different things coming down the road. But we are certainly working on utilities, not just for the Luna Classic chain, but for Lunatics as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's right. I mean, there are so many things which we're working on at the moment, and some of them will be a surprise. Some of them will be an extension of what is already in place, but we will not disappoint. Captain, you have a question.
Hey, what's going on? Appreciate you guys throwing this space and letting me up here. I'm relatively new to Lunatics, so forgive me if this sounds redundant, or if the question that has been answered. I just got in within the last couple days. But my question is in regards to the NFT. I see round 2 is coming up. And originally, I believe there was 2,000 NFTs, and there were going to be 4 rounds of 500. My question is, the next round with, I don't know if you would call it a split, but I guess you're giving an airdrop for everyone who bought round 1 and reduced the price. What do the future rounds look like as far as quantity, or how many rounds are there going to be moving forward?
I think there's probably still going to be 4 rounds. Might be a reduced number, or it might just go down to 3 rounds and stick with 500 again. Because once we did that changeover from point 0.7 to 0.5, and whoever bought in the first round got a free NFT, I think we wound up moving around 650 to 700 NFTs. So on that, like I said again, Sega's more the NFT guy. That's more in his realm. I wish I could answer all that for you. But when Sega comes back and gets back into the fold from doing this stuff, we'll make sure to get that question asked for you. Again, I mean, just reach out to us on the Telegram, or you can DM me to remind me of your question, and I can make sure to get that to him, and he can get that answered.
Awesome. Just a quick follow up to that. So, where that number that's on the website, does that include the 1-to-1 airdrops for the remaining NFTs left?
I believe so. But if you go onto the NFT Mint platform itself, I believe it gives you the full number of how many's minted and how many there left and different things like that.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was happening. I'm just trying to gauge what quantities left moving forward.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I haven't even looked at it, so I wish I could give you a more accurate more accurate depiction of what's going on, but I haven't even looked at it in like a week. So
Yeah,
I'm my NFT, and I just said, all right, I don't need this page right now. I'll come back to it later.
Gotcha. I got one more quick question concerning the NFTs. I know you guys talked about staking moving forward. If you could just give like a 30,000 foot view, if there is one, like what's the long-term future plan? Is that eventually going to be a P2E game, or is that are there other utilities beyond staking that you guys are talking about or discussing?
Yeah, we're looking at a P2E game for our NFTs, and then not only that, we're doing the P2E game. The NFTs will also have a community initiative behind it. As far as like I think it's like somewhere along the lines of like voting or something like that, kind of like a DAO type thing. We're still kind of like discussing it, but there's going to be more that actually comes with holding an NFT for Lunatics. So we'll get those details out, and we actually put a plan in place and hammer everything down. But other than the P2E game and you being able to sell your NFT on the secondary market, to generate some revenue, there's going to be more to come with them.
Awesome. I appreciate that. That pretty much covers my NFT question. I do have one question about staking, which might be a newbie question for just getting in here. But when does second level staking end? Is there like a cap, or is it just how does that work? Like
with the second round of staking, excuse me. There really is no cap. Is because we've done what we could do by doing the 3% withdrawal to make it self-sustaining. In the first round, of course, we've got around almost 18 billion tokens staked, and it was y'all did the best job ever and killed it. Especially even in this round too. With the amount of people staking for at least a year, it has been really, really incredible. And it's something I personally didn't even expect. I expected more than 3 to 6 month or 1 month or 3 month range, but a lot of people staked for a year, and very grateful for y'all to have that much trust in us for y'all to do that. But to directly answer your question again, we have that 3% withdrawal fee to make it self-sustaining, so that way people can stake for huge amounts and we don't have to worry about shutting anything down like we did for V1.
So there's no cut off date or
no cutoff date, no cutoff quantity or anything else like that.
Open as long as it's sustainable.
Correct.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. That covers me. I appreciate you guys taking the questions and answering. I'm gonna jump back on mute and listen to the rest of it.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Kevin, thanks. One important thing that we forgot to mention is that yesterday was our 3-month anniversary. So we've been 3 months now pushing this, working on this, and this is an amazing achievement. What we have achieved in this 3 months, and as I say every time, this is down to the community. We've come this far, 3 months. And we're still progressing, and we are unbelievably grateful to all of you. So thanks. Thanks for everything that you're doing. Thanks for your support. Thanks for being there. Without you, we'd be nothing.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Thanks,
I take it you were talking directly to me, Duncan.
I was, Trev, of course.
That's what I figured.
You knew it.
It's a pleasure to hear you guys' voices all the time. I appreciate it.
It's good to have you here.
I was just talking to Russell through DM regarding that question that was asked earlier about the rarity on the NFTs, about the rewards, and so he says that you guys are in the process of gathering all the addresses of all the NFT owners. Getting together the script. Once the script is all set, then those rewards will be going out. And it looks like this is what it's going to look like as far as rewards. The silver legendary 5 moon is 0.3 BNB prize. The gold legendary 5 moon is 0.35 BNB. And the platinum 5 moon is 0.4 BNB. Any other diamond? Okay, diamond. Diamond is 0.5. I'm kind of a little confused. Actually, it says all right. Diamond. Oh, okay. Diamond 5 moon is 1 BNB prize. Any other diamond BNB is going to be 0.5% BNB.
Russell, we
Copy all that.
You up here to answer that.
What was that, Chris?
Because I was telling Russell, don't be shy. He could have answered that. Helped me out.
Yeah,
That sounds correct.
I know. Yeah, like why doesn't he just get on and talk? I don't know about that guy. Anyway, so I asked him on a time frame. He says hopefully soon. Obviously, we're waiting for Sega to work some things out and get back online with it, and all of our positive thoughts go to him and his family. That everything's cool over there.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Trev.
No worries.
But I think things are getting better.
Good to hear. All right, I'll leave you to it.
Trev, you normally have 5 or 6 questions. You're a bit disappointing.
Yeah, I know. Trev is extremely exhausted. I got home at like 4:00 in the morning after doing after DJing for a Halloween party last night.
Oh.
And I'm lucky to be awake right now. So
same
I'm
as
just
Ace.
listening.
Ace was Ace. You were late home,
Yeah,
early home, whatever.
Yeah, I didn't get off work until about 1 in the morning. So.
Whereas I was in bed at 9 o'clock last night. I need my beauty sleep.
Oh boy. No, you guys are being extremely thorough with all the answers. So that's appreciated. And yeah, it's unbelievable what's been accomplished in 3 months. Huh? I mean, it really is crazy.
It seems a lot longer. It doesn't seem like 3 months. It seems like 3 years. This time has just flown by, and so much has gone into this short time frame. But it seems, it's been going on forever. As I'm sure it feels the same for the whole community. Doesn't feel like a new project. It feels like an established project which has been going on and on and on. But we're getting there. We're making progress. We're hopefully sort of pleasing the community. We're pleasing ourselves, and this is just the beginning. So
yeah.
Lots more to
Well,
come.
thank you all 11, for your extreme hard work, and we hope that continues. And I can't imagine what it's going to look like 6 months from now, a year from now. So, thank you from me and probably from the rest of the community.
Trev, cheers for your input. It's great. It's much appreciated. Thanks very much.
All right, brother.
Yeah.
Take care.
Oh, and also just to let everybody know, we have been talking about the taxes for Wrapped Luna Classic on the chain. We're looking at somewhere in the neighborhoods of 6 to 9%, depending on the breakdown and what's wanting to be accomplished. But we do know that if my memory serves me correct, and Trev, you could correct me on this one, the burn tax on chain went down to 0.2, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so since that went down, it actually gave us a little bit more flexibility with our contract. So now, I mean, I think we were actually planning on keeping the same number anyway, but that solidified it. So with that going on, and that change, we're looking at somewhere in the neighborhoods of 6 to 9% tax. We're still talking about it, debating it, and we're going to try to get that hammered out here shortly. Because again, I mean, Lulian is almost done, and we got to get those percentages to him here in a hurry, so that way he can get those in, and once we're so that way we can be ready and raring to go.
Yep, sure.
So, Chris, you're talking 6 to 9%. I'm sorry, Doug. You're talking 6 to 9%. 6 to 9% overall, and then certain, and then the breakdown, right? A certain percentage of that goes to this, a certain percentage of that goes to burns. Is that what you're saying? You're lowering from the 10 down to somewhere between 6 and 9?
Correct. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. So that way, we can. Of course, we need LP, and probably a little bit of marketing funds and all this other stuff. So, we're still discussing and debating that. But yeah, overall, 6 to 9%, just depending on what's needed and how aggressive we want to be.
All right, got it. Thanks.
Cheers, Trev. Guys, any more questions? But you know that always the Telegram group is open. If there are any questions, there's always someone from the core team available who will answer those. So, feel free just to drop your question in there, and someone will, sooner rather than later, get back to you. I think we have. This is an absolute surprise, but I think Russell wants to say something.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Russ, really?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey. This is a beautiful moment.
You hear me all right?
The legend.
Yeah.
Good evening.
How's everybody doing?
Yeah, super. Sure. You?
Living the dream, brother.
Yep.
Thought I'd get my voice out there because everybody seems to complain about me not talking.
Yeah. And now you have.
Now I have.
Everyone's happy.
That's right. Now everybody can stop. No, I just want to say, I just appreciate everybody.
Put their hands up.
Appreciate everybody coming in and supporting us and supporting the project for the last 3 months. I mean, our entire team's been working for the last 5 months or so, but for everybody that's showing us all the love and support this far, it's been incredible. So we just can't thank you guys enough, and hopefully we keep going and keep pushing through and start making a bigger name for ourselves out there.
Yeah, Russ, that's yeah. I mean, as you know yourself. I mean, it's been a difficult 5 months, 6 months. We've been working crazy. And but we've put together in this really short space of time such an amazing project, and this is both down to the hard work of the team and the support and the love, as you say, of the community. And without this combination, this would never have been possible. And we are incredibly grateful. And this is still just the beginning. This is going places. I mean, this is just sort of takeoff. This is going far beyond where we are now. There are more amazing things to come, and so we just need to sit tight and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. It's definitely been quite the ride so far.
Yep. Well, I think we all have. I mean, it's been unexpected, but incredible.
Yep, that's right. It's been amazing. I mean, the community support, the giving back from our community members to other community members has been like next level.
Yeah, I mean, this is without a doubt the most amazing community I've seen. I mean, we have almost 9,000 members, 9,000 community members now, and that's an enormous amount. It's ridiculous, and everyone working together and sort of this sort of camaraderie that we see within the Telegram group on a daily basis. It's inspiring.
Yeah, it truly is.
Russell, you may know the answer to this question. How many NFTs we will be able to stake?
How many which?
How many NFTs will be able to be staked at one time? Is it just one?
Like one per wallet?
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. We'd have to ask Kirkovia about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I honestly don't know.
But that's something we can find out and let the community know.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, once Sega's back in, I mean, he's had a couple of issues, and I think his daughter's pre-birthday party, so he's busy, and of course, family always comes first, so that's fair enough. So we'll figure this out, and we will give answers. But if there are any questions, then just drop them in the Telegram, because we will always try as quickly as possible to get back to you. It may not be immediate, but we will try. We're all working. We all have our day jobs. Also, I don't do so much, but I know Chris has, I think, 14 jobs, and yeah. But we will aim to get back to you as quick as possible when there are questions dropped in the Telegram chat.
No, I just want to touch a little bit more on the taxes. I was talking about it earlier in our Telegram, but nothing has been decided yet. So any taxes that we're collecting for our burns right now, they're still there. They're still in the wallet. They haven't been touched. So if you are having doubts or anything about where our money is, feel free to look at the wallets. Yeah, we're just in discussions about what's the best choice for the project, for the community, as far as, do we just burn money? Like, who wants to burn money? I don't know. But those are just discussions that we're having right now, just to decide what the best path forward is. So I just wanted to clear up anything in case people thought we weren't going to burn anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
I was about to say, to piggyback off what Russell was saying, is like, yeah, the wallet is there, the money's still there. Yeah, we haven't burned in a minute, and we understand that and we recognize that. But also at the same time, ooh, there goes my 3-year-old. We haven't burned in a minute. We understand that, but then also at the same time, I mean, there's a lot of work that's going on in the background And then also at the same time, we're focusing on getting on chain. And I know I've said it plenty of times before that eventually the money that is collected in the burn wallet is going to be a supplement to the automatic burn that's going to be happening on the chain anyway. So it's not like we stopped burning, but no, we basically just temporarily halted so that way we can get these utilities out for lunatics, because also at the same time, and I know Russ has seen this plenty, that people been saying, well, we do a lot for the Luna community, but what about lunatics? And we basically was getting all of that stuff ready for you all. So the burns haven't stopped, just on a temporary hold. Wait till we get on chain. We're going to be burning automatically, and we'll either find some other way for the burn funds, whether if we use that to supplement or whether if we use it to buy and self-delegate or different things like that, or whether if we even just nix that tax on the BSC side altogether. We don't even know yet. It's just all up in the air for discussion at the moment. So that's why earlier, that's why I was saying like the taxes on the Luna Classic side will be somewhere between 6 to 9%, because again, in a perfect world, we would want our taxes to match everywhere. So we're still discussing and debating that, and once we get that squared away, we'll get those details out as fast as possible to everybody.
Yeah, sure. I mean, just to reiterate, because once we're on chain, burns will be automatic, and we're faced now with the dilemma of should we effectively throw money away to burn Luna Classic, or should we reinvest this money into the project to make it one of the most productive, amazing projects of the year 2022? And this is something, this is a dilemma. I know we set out to simply burn Luna Classic, but now we need to think about ourselves, and we will be burning automatically in the near future, but it's also important that we build on what we already have and what we are building on at the moment to make this the most amazing project ever. So guys, does anyone else have any questions for Chris or Russ, and not for me? That's a good sign. It looks like everyone is happy with the way things have gone. Oh God, DJ Trev wants to say something.
That's hilarious. My question is for Mr. Russell. First off, I'm very impressed by the very deep and resonating, just truly manly voice. So happy to hear that after 3 months. So is it going to be another 3 months before we can get you on live with the guys on the channel?
Bare minimum.
That's what I figured.
That's not true. Russ is going to be leading them in future. It's always going to, in future, it's always going to be Russ's Twitter space.
Yeah, I'm just going to start hosting them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Just whenever I want.
And we're recording this. You know that, don't you? We're recording this. So you just said it, so it's a done deal.
Oh, hold on, my dog's about to go crazy.
Gentlemen, have a good day. Thank you very much for this.
Trev, thanks, as always.
Thanks, Trev. Take care, bud.
So, guys, if there are no more questions, then I guess we'll
I got a question.
Put an end to this. Russell, CryptoX, you have a question.
Yeah, I was late to the space, so can you kind of just let me know what's going on, if that was information was given with the NFTs and the staking? Do you guys know when that'll come about? Staking your NFTs.
As far as staking goes, that's the platform that we're currently working on. That's in Sega's realm at the moment. I can't really give too much detail on it because he's actually the head of that side of it.
Okay, no problem.
So, yeah, but when Sega's oh Jesus, when Sega's more available after doing his stuff, we'll try to get those details out to you. But there's going to be a lot coming with the NFTs. But staking should be coming here shortly.
Okay, and just for the second round, do you have a time frame? I need to get my bags going.
For the second round of staking?
No, in the second round of NFTs.
NFTs. I don't have a time frame.
Okay.
That would be another Sega question.
Okay. All right, no problem. Thanks.
Well, as far as our second round of NFTs, I think we're going to wait and we're going to get a big marketing push going.
Okay. All right, that sounds great. Gives me more time to accumulate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Copycat.
All right, guys.
Bugger off, Russ.
You see, and now you don't want me here.
No, we do. This is such a beautiful moment.
And nobody tells Sega, otherwise I'm going to have to do it more often.
You have to do it more often now. You're going to be hosting these in the future, and we'll just join and, maybe say something. Otherwise, it's all down to you.
I mean, I could just put it on while I'm sleeping. You guys can hear me sleep.
I thought you were asleep now. You sound like you're asleep.
No, it's like 1 p.m. here.
1 p.m. It's 7 p.m. here. I should be in bed.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're way past tired then.
Yeah. Early to bed, early to rise. That's me. So, guys, any more questions for Russell? No, Russ, it looks like you're off the hook. It looks like everyone's answered or asked anything they wanted to ask.
Thank
So
God.
it looks like you're good for that. I wish DJ Trev would ask you another awkward question, but his disappointment today. So, guys, as I said before, any questions, stick them in the Telegram, and Russell will answer them as quickly as possible. He's available 24/7. If he doesn't answer in the Telegram chat, then just send him a direct message. And
just call my phone.
Or just phone him. Yeah, he's on his new Samsung, and he'll get back to you as quickly as possible. So, if no one has any more questions, then thank you everyone for joining. This space has been recorded. And, we'll continue chatting in the Telegram space. But cheers again for all your support. Thanks for all you're doing. And we'll have another chat very, very soon. We aim to do this a couple of times a week. I mean, there'll be the chats in the Telegram group, and there'll be maybe once a week Twitter space in the future with Russell. So, cheers for your support. Thanks for everything, and we'll speak soon. Take care, everyone. Thanks.
Thank you.
Cheers, Greg. Thanks.